Yeah.
COVID has accelerated that. Even before COVID, it was obvious that the systems would not work like they did in the past. But COVID has accelerated that very quickly. And everyone knows there has to be a change. Also, speaking about the changes when it comes to regulators, to the government, they're just not, healthcare systems are not made for that, but they will have to adapt to the situation, because in the end, there is someone who demands that. There is the patient, and there are the healthcare providers, and they say, guys, we don't care about regulations, do something. We have to adapt to this now, because we are now switching from the industrial age to the information technology age. So e-health and all these things, data, metaverse, not only medicine, will be an essential part of that new age. And regulators have to adopt, governments have to adopt, and also the mindset of the people that are in medicine that are thinking very conservatively will have to change towards that. And a lot of people see that. So we have very positive feedback also from big pharma, from big health tech companies, from hospital chains. So we have several players on board, university hospitals, hospital chains that said, okay, we really do not yet understand what will be the final use case for the metaverse, but we want to be part of that, because we have understood that there has to be change made, there has to be changes. And so I'm very positive towards that. And we are exploring, and you guys do it too. We explore a completely new thing here. So we are setting new standards, which is a lot of fun in the end, because you show people, okay, guys, that's how it will work. And we work together and we create these standards together, and will lead the people out of this conservative thinking into this new age, I think.
Yeah, I think we are seeing the same approach with the internet, right? E-commerce.
Yeah.
The small shop were not adopting until they just were forced to. We are seeing that the rails of the new system everywhere in any industry is going to be blockchain. However you want to call it, whatever chain they prefer, it's going to be like this. And then you're going to have people like you guys, like us, doing the genetic part. You're going to be offered such a solution that people are going to be demanding it. And as soon as, I wouldn't say corporation, just all the industries and all the companies out there, they will say, okay, this is something that people want. Even though the regulations are not there, even though the politics are not up to speed to adopt those, people will be demanding those that will be changing, like Spotify, like there's so many examples out there that they just went flow into the system, like Netflix, and now it's just part of our lives. And this is going to be also one of them. Yeah, I think the healthcare is just a tremendous industry. The uses and the application behind is just almost endless. And you already mentioned us about the genetics, how we are doing something similar, doing the learning curve, the disruptive part. It's our mission right now. As you say, it's fun. Sometimes it's a pain to present to people what are we doing and explain all over again, almost one-to-one, about the ethical uses of data, about how we're going to do this, what is actually this. So how do you see our product, our service at DNAVERSE, genetics, NFTs in the metaverse, geneticizing avatars, as we call it, bio avatars, bio metaverse. We discussed already about chatting with bots, that we need some sort of social interaction and be certain that we have a doctor behind and not an AI. What do you think about what we're doing at DNAVERSE?
I think this will be one of the major drivers in technological advances and in research, because this is the next level that research needs. Not only in a way that it's fancy and looks great and we have this information, but also in bringing people together and working on this much more interactively. Because when you open up a book, it's two-dimensional. If you have an internet page, it's a different level, right? So this because you add trust. The NFTs, the blockchain technology, it adds trust. So people from there that are distant 10,000 kilometers, they can work together and trust each other, right? Because they know they can rely on the technology. I think that's very important. So I think what you guys do is also a very good milestone, and it's one of the things that are inevitable when it comes to future technology and to better research.
Yeah, that's how we envision, as you described perfectly. I think it's something that is going to be required. Almost, it's going to be part of the system, and people will be demanding they will be demanding your solution as well. And for like a closing question, in general, how do you see a decentralized ecosystem in science? How do you think science in general, or life of science industry, is going to be benefiting from a decentralized solution?
It makes you independent from the industry. It makes you not completely independent, let's be realistic, but it makes you more independent. It gives you the possibility swarming. So a lot of people work together and can reach things that were unthinkable like 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And due to the fact that you are not only having the people working together, but also the people financing things. So that's one of the topics that we also are following. So we will support pharmaceutical projects that will be financed with a crowd, and that are not like a lot of research is financed by single players, which can be fine. So it's not okay. Everyone says, "Oh, pharma is this is not true." There is a lot of good things happening, but I think this will add a new level of possibilities.
Yeah.
Let's talk about rare diseases. So there are some rare diseases that are not researched so intensively because it is almost impossible to earn a certain amount of money because it's a rare disease.
Yeah.
And I mean, the industry and the pharma industry, they have to decide, and they have to decide for products that make money because they are having shareholders, they have the structure, they have to pay things. That's the world. That's how the world goes, and that's nothing bad. It's just the reality.
Yeah.
But this change will give people the possibility to use or to take advantage of crowd loans, of the crowd itself, of people that come together from all over the world and whose force is focused in this one point. So maybe there's someone from Greenland, someone from Iceland, and someone from South Africa who says, I want to participate in this, and I'm very much interested in supporting the research in this rare disease. I think that's a fantastic opportunity and will walk hand in hand with what big pharma and what the classical healthcare industry does.
Yeah, the connection, right? Connecting the community worldwide. Just find the right players and the right people around the world. Say, okay, I want to research on this disease or on this topic. You don't need to be in the same country. You don't need to be under the same institution. Receive the funds from X or from Y. I said, opening your arms. Okay, guys, I'm welcoming here whoever wants to join into this research. And it's something, that I haven't seen somewhere else. I see this as a crowdfunding, right? It's a crowdfunding 2.0, which is people just put the money there in a different way. We just adding a DAO, a decentralized or autonomous organization, and you just jump in the wallet. Guys, vote. This is democratized. What do we do with this? We can donate it. We can do research, and this is, as you will say, it's opening the it's not totally decentralized, but at some point it keeps out hand to also nice have research, right? Sometimes it's not about the utility. Sometimes it's just nice information and education behind that. Maybe, as you say, pharmaceuticals and corporations, obviously they respond to shareholders, and if they don't have this motivation behind, they don't fund it. And maybe also the educational curve behind it will be exponential because we're going to be finding out about fungus or whatever thing that you're interested in, right?
Yeah, absolutely true. But also big pharma will be able to use that as a tool, because I mean they are interested in doing these kind of researches, and it gives them new tools to maybe do new things in the future.
Absolutely. Well, Michael, I think it has been a pleasure. I think we have been 45 minutes on the clock, and it has been a tremendous, I would say, impact on how I see healthcare right now. The possibilities, the amount of use cases you have behind it is astonishing. I would recommend everybody to follow Michael on the social media and also visit Aimedis.io. I think the portal is fantastic. You can see exactly all the solutions they're offering, how they're offering. They have a demo, they have YouTube, some sort of presentation. You can have the feel and look of what they're offering, and honestly, you're gonna be surprised. Michael, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you very much, Juan, for inviting me and for the great talk we had.
Yeah, thank you so much. So everybody, I would just recommend you to follow us. You will have the handles around here. We are on social media, Twitter, Discord. We are building also something really great. As you can see, the utility and cases behind, you can just connect with different players in the industry like Michael and Aimedis. This is going to be great. So stay tuned and see you next one. Ciao.